Hey, what's up? My name is Jam. Welcome to the Reality Jam. It's been a minute. It's been like 2.5 months. A bitch was pregnant. A bitch gave birth. So that's why I've been MIA. But we're back, and Real Houses of Durban is also back. So we're here to talk about Real Houses of Durban. Go ahead and like, share, comment, and subscribe. Support a bitch. So Durban is back. Annie's not back. And I usually watch an episode twice. So the first time I watched it, I didn't watch the recap. And then I watched the whole episode. I was like, oh my God, Annie's not here. And then the second time I watched it, I watched the recap. And then I saw Mbali. And I was like, oh my God. I completely forgot about Umbali. I completely forgot about Mbali. So Annie and Bali are not back. And Sane, but I don't think Sane is that relevant. But they're not back. Bali will not be missed like that. Like even last season, she wasn't there like all the episodes. Annie, she's an OG. We're gonna miss Annie. One thing about Annie, she stood on business. Annie stood on business, so we're gonna miss Annie. The episode started off with Sorisha. Let me tell you something about Sorisha and Nonku. They always have the same intro every single season. Sorisha's intro is I've been reflecting a lot. I've grown. It's a new me. Life is better, And Nonku is also the same. She's always like, this is a changed me. Just wait and see. They always have the same intro. It's new me, new year, new me. They always have the same intro. So anyway, Sorisha looks good. She does look good. So she was leaving. She was going to Slee's house. Slee has moved to Salt Rock. I'm guessing it's closer to Sorisha, and Sorisha hasn't seen her new place. Now, Slee, I hope Nonku did not bully you to move to Salt Rock so that you don't look like you're financially overstretched. I hope not. I hope you're still within your means, although we don't know your bank balance, like you said, except your banker. But last season you were financially overstretched, but now you have a banker. Ha! Okay, sorry. And what's her name? Slee. Like I said, they showed Nonku's intro. She's also a changed person. Nonku has a new body. Her body looks nice. Her lips do not. I am so pissed at Nonku's lips. Nonku, we were making fun of Maria's lips this last season. And then you went and got your lips done and now they look like that? You better dissolve those lip fillers before the reunion. Maria's intro, she just said that she removed her lip fillers. I won't lie, Maria really looks nice. Maria, aka Chanel. Is it Chanel or Chantel? Chanel. She looks really nice without the lip fillers. Jojo is back. Remember, Jojo had quit. When the season was airing last season 3, Jojo quit. People were on Jojo's case so much that she was like, I'm not coming back. But I think Jojo sat down and was like, listen, I have a new house. The renovations are just done. I am going to show this house regardless. This is what I think of Jojo. For me, I feel like Jojo is low-key racist. But for me, Jojo is a perfect housewife. She's delusional. She's rich. She has a husband who loves her, who will do anything for her. She's funny. She's witty. And she's just the right amount of messy. I love Jo. I think Jojo is a good housewife. There are 2 new girls. There's Zama and Angel. So Zama is going to be introduced by Sorisha and Angel is being introduced by Maria. We're not going to go step by step, episode because it's the first episode. There's really not much going on. Anyway, when Sorisha got to Slee, she invited her. Oh, Slee had braids, right? And Sorisha was like, oh, what happened to the short hair? And Slee shaded Nonku, but I'm going to let some people shine who are they're doing the short hairdo now. So then they showed us Nonku, and Nonku had the short hairdo. Listen, I don't have a problem with Slee shading Nonku. That is Housewives. You're supposed to shade each other. What I have a problem with is when Nonku Shades Slee back, and then Slee's like, I want an apology. You're jealous of me. You just don't like me. You like hurting me. Because, Slee does do that when it comes to Nonko. So I don't have a problem with Slee shading Nonko. It's the game. Shade. But don't be a victim when Nonko does the same. That's it. That's all I'm saying. So, yeah, so Sorisha, when she got there, she invited Slee to her event. She's having a goddess theme event. So she invited Slee, and she told her she's invited all the other ladies. Slee is like, I don't think I'm ready to see the other ladies. Well, for a check, you will. For that check, you will see. You will see. What happened next? Nonku and Jojo, they meet up. Jojo wants to buy some lingerie for Nonku. She has a new body, yaddy. Her body really, really looks nice. Like, I'm pretty sure she went to Jojo's doctor. Her body looks snatched. The ladies, of course, talk about their beefs. Like, who are you not cool with? Nonku says she's cool. She doesn't have a beef with anybody. Like, she sorted it out at the reunion, so she really does. But I do think you and Sorisha are not good. Because at the reunion, you two didn't solve anything. Because you only apologized to Slee and Annie. So you're not good with, what's her name? Sorisha. I don't think you're also good with Maria, because you and Maria never really liked each other. But yeah, so for Slee, she's not good with Nonku, of course, and she's not good with Jojo. Sorisha did not want to say, like, I'm really not good with this person or this. She's just like, we're not at a good place and all this. But that's how Sorisha is. Jojo says she's not good with Maria. Maria says she's not good with Jojo. Maria still blames Nonku, saying Nonku is the one who's been influencing Jojo. Jojo is pissed because she's like, she thinks like, Maria thinks like she's not intelligent. Because you think like Nonku is the one influencing me. Okay? What else? Maria has a new husband. I'm not really for this storyline. Just because one left you last season doesn't mean you bring another one. And this one seems thirsty. Even in the confessional, she's like, I'm the husband. She really never had a husband. I'm the husband who can match her. I don't know. I can't remember his name. Is it Leo or something? He seems really, really thirsty. So Sorisha is also at her beauty lab. They were introducing this new chick called Zama. I like how Zama looks. Like, I just like, she has this bitchy, resting bitch face. I just like how she looks. I find her so pretty. I really do. I love how they introduced her. So Zama was getting a mani-pedi at Sorisha's beauty place, right? She has a spa at the mall. So she was getting some mani-pedi there, and then Sorisha comes in and she's like, I know that voice. And they're like, oh, hi Zama, you're around. Yes, I'm around. I'm back. And then they ended up going to the office, had some coffee, and Sorisha's like, so let me just invite you and you meet the other ladies. So I loved how they introduced. I don't think they really know each other like that, but I loved how they introduced each other. Slee and Maria meet up. Slee wants to launch a clothing line. They're financially overstretched, so it's FO, #not broke. I'm not mad at her. It's business. Run with it. I feel like you should have released it last year. But it's fine. I guess it's fine. I think last year it would have sold. But anyway, it's fine. It's fine. It's business. It's cool. So, and then Maria was like, she just met a new friend. She's also a designer. You should talk to her. I also loved how they introduced that. But the Zama and Sorisha looked more organic, shout out to Nini Leaks, than this one. But anyway, Maria calls up Angel. Angel is a designer. Angel is a new housewife. She's young. She's 29 years old. So she's a fashion designer. She owns a textile company. What else? She's in the taxi industry with her dad. They show us her dad. So yeah, that's the new girl. Oh, she's 29 years old. I will say this about housewives. I prefer my housewives a bit older, like 40 plus. I really prefer my housewives older. I don't like young housewives. I'm not saying I don't like Angel. I'm just saying what I prefer. But we'll see. They also invited Angel to the goddess theme party. It was planned, so I'm guessing Sorisha was okay with it because we didn't even see Sorisha pacing up about it. When Slee and Maria met up, Slee said when she was moving in, she bumped into Jojo, and then Maria said Jojo the hobo. Like, there are a lot of things Jojo is, but she's not a hobo. So that one was a fail. Maria, that was a fail. They show us a little bit of about Angel. They show us Haman. Her and Haman are building a house. They're not yet married, but they're building a house. They're not yet married, but they're building a house. But they are talking about marriage, so we'll see. They show us Jojo at her house. No, this is why I tell you, Jojo is like really a funny housewife, and Jojo is like a perfect housewife. And Delulu, Jojo is like, and Rich, Jojo is like, the new renovations that she had do not match the old parts of the house. Now she wants the old parts of the house to be renovated. And she's showing Boo Bear like the kind of renovation she wants. And she was like, I'm not going to give you the bill fast. I'm just going to show you what I want. And Boo Bear is like, don't worry, I'm going to pay for it. I love Boo Bear. I love watching Boo Bear and Jojo. I've even forgotten Calvin. I love watching them. I do. She is the perfect housewife for me. There was a funny thing that she did when she was showing Boo Bear the renovations. There was this like upside down garden, and Boo Bear was like, how are you gonna water that? And then she was like, it was cute, it was funny. So Jojo wants to show people her new fancy house, so she's thinking also of a theme so that people can come to her house. The only person who's been there is Nonku Nonks, of course, they're best friends. So it's the day of the event. Maria came first. Maria looked nice. I'm not gonna lie, Maria looks really, really nice. It's a good thing you remove those fillers. We did bully her. Maria did get a lot of hate on the internet. We did bully her. But she looks nice. Jojo and Nonku came in. Jojo was a mess. She was dressed in all black. She was a mess. Nonku looked cute. I saw someone hating on Nonku's body, saying her body doesn't look nice. Bitch, Nonku's body looked nice. Now, if you say her lips look a mess, but her body does look nice. Nonku came in. Anyway, Nonku looked nice. Jojo looked a mess. Slee came in. You know, Slee is beautiful. Slee always looks nice. Was the dress my favorite? No, but she looked okay. Angel came in. Angel looks a mess. I don't know what the fuck Angel was wearing. And then when Angel came in, Nonku was like, I wore that dress in 2019. It's 2024. You see, shade like that, it's okay. Shade like that, it's okay. Who was next? Zama. When I tell you Zama looked hot. Zama has a nice... Zama looks hot. Let me just say, Zama looked hot. And of course, Sorisha came in. And Sorisha was like, can you just say what you came with? Because the theme was goddess. And the elements were fire, earth, wind, water. Jojo started. She came in as the goddess of death. That wasn't even the part of the theme. And you came as a goddess of death. Death. Jojo. You know, and then you know what Jojo does in her confessionals? Oopsie. She will oopsie herself into anything. Nonku was water. She looked nice. What's her name? Slee was also water. Like I said, the dress wasn't really my thing. Maria was water. Maria looked nice. Angel was fire, earth, and water. Maria looks a mess. I didn't like Sorisha's dress. It was all over the place. Sorisha was what? Sorisha was fire and earth. And then Zama, who looked really nice. Zama was earth. And she says she's an earth sign. So Zama looks nice. They went and sat down, and then there was a what did they call it? What did they call it? Sound therapy. So they had some bowl, and then there was a mama there who was like showing them how to hit it and the sounds. Like it was just like sound therapy. Rich people things that make you think you're doing something in life, or that make you think you're getting some healing. To be honest, that's rich people things. Nonku was there saying like the only healing I need is from Jesus Christ. Nonku, shut up. Not everything has to be so religious. Not everything has to be so serious. It's just that you hitting a ball. You can do it. You're not doing any ritual. It's just hitting a ball. It was cute. And then Sorisha had set up another place in her house. One thing Sorisha does a good thing, setting up her home, but she does have the coin, so she goes all out. So she had set up a different place, like there was a fire, and then she was like, you know what, this is a healing kind of event. I want everybody to just write who they want to forgive, and say why they're forgiving them, and let it go. And Nonko was like, I'm going to start. So everybody was going to write up some things for the healing and throwing it into the fire so that they let it go and never talk about it. When I tell you everybody was forgiving themselves, no one pastor was forgiving anyone else. Everybody was forgiving themselves. Okay, except Sorisha, but Sorisha played us. Everybody was forgiving themselves. And the funny thing is, everyone was shading each other for forgiving themselves. They're like, everybody's like, you're not being honest. You're not being honest. But you're also not being honest because none of you was forgiving anybody. Now I'm going to get into Slee a little bit. Slee was like, Nonku owes me an apology, Jojo owes me an apology, and Bube owes me an apology. First of all, Nonku apologized to you at the reunion, so you want more apologies. Nonku's been apologizing to you. She kind of apologized to you every single episode. Okay, mostly every single episode. Last season, she apologized to you at the reunion. Bitch, you tried to fight the bitch. But she still has to apologize to you again, right? Jojo and Bube, I don't think Jojo and Bube owe you an apology. If you said what you said, Slee, and that's what Bube heard, he had no reason to lie. He's gonna stand on that. Why do they have to offer you an apology? That's why I look at Slee and I'm like, Slee, there's just something about Slee that's really snaky. But anyway, nobody, and then this is how Sorisha ended up playing us. Sorisha's like, I want to forgive Sane for everything that she put this group through and everything that she put me through, because she lied to me and had given her an ear. First of all, Sorisha, you also lied last year. And your lying caused a rift in the group. And the one who actually got a lot of flack for it, even Jojo said, was her. And you didn't apologize to her. So, Sorisha, you're playing, I said, I forgive Sane. And before she forgave Sane, she forgave herself. Like I'm saying, everybody there forgave her. They were forgiving themselves. Maria says she does want to have a conversation with Jojo. Like she feels like she misses Jojo. She loves Jojo, so she wants to have a conversation with Jojo. Jojo said, listen, I wanted you in this group. I was excited for you to be in this group, so I don't have a problem with you like that. But when they came in, Nonku said hi to Maria. Maria said hi to Jojo, and Jojo didn't respond. So Jojo, you're kind of being childish also. You are being childish. Or rather, they didn't show us Jojo responding to Maria. You know what I'm saying? Because Jojo and Nonku, you came in and found Maria. The right thing to do, or the etiquette, is say hi to Maria. The same way Slee came in and she said hi to all of you. Because that's the right thing to do. What's her name? Angel out of nowhere, she's like, Zama, I want to say something. I don't like to be called a kid. I guess I understood what Angel said, because she said She's 29 years old. She works with men. She works with older people. She gets a lot of flack. She's a woman. She's young in this business that she's in. So she hates being called a kid. It's degrading. She hates being called a kid. So I understood why she said that. Maybe when Zama called her a kid, it kind of triggered. It did trigger her. So she hates being called a kid. Slee said, but you've been calling yourself baby. She can call herself baby. But if she says that she doesn't want to be called a kid, you should just respect that she doesn't want to be called a kid. That's it. Anyway, that was the episode. That was the recap. There wasn't a lot. Like I said, it's the first episode. But it started off well. I can't wait for more episodes. And I will see you guys next week. Bye-bye.